this episode of Monthly Variation.
What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode. This episode may or may not make you laugh. Let's jump right into another episode. Welcome back to Unknown Humor. Now, the first thing that you may notice about this episode is that I haven't done one in a long time. But before we start this episode, I'm going to give a little bit of an update. You guys are going to love this update. Number one, I am starting to do video versions of the podcast. So you can go over to my channel, my YouTube channel, Kayla's Town, and you can watch the video version of this podcast. Sorry about that. My phone is going off. Let me turn that off real quick. Okay. So you can watch the video version on my YouTube channel, and it is underneath the playlist entitled Monthly Variations, okay? So the second update for this podcast is that this podcast will be uploaded every 2 weeks on Friday. So when you're watching this right now, it's uploaded on a Friday, or when you're listening to this, it's uploaded on a Friday. And the next episode is going to come out in 2 more weeks. When you guys are watching this video, if I look over to the side, then I'm just looking at my phone because I got some notes on there. But, let's just get right into the topic of this podcast because it is a really good one. The topic for this podcast episode, this is actually episode number 4. I can't believe I've done that many episodes, but let's just hop right in because I'm rambling on. The topic is after quarantine bucket list, okay? It is 2020. We are in quarantine because of Miss Rona. She always got to ruin everything. Sorry about that. But, yeah, so we are going to talk about what I want to do after quarantine and what my bucket list is because, now the only thing we have to look forward to is what we're going to do after quarantine because we really can't go nowhere. And you can't meet more than 10 people, so you really can't do nothing. Let's get right into answering this week's topic. Okay, so after quarantine, I want to do a couple of things, okay? I want to get back with my friends because I miss hanging out with all my friends. I want to do so many other things. So what I want to do first is me and my friends, we used to go downtown, go to the aquarium, and then after we go to the aquarium, because we've been there like 25,000 times. So we stay in there for like 10 minutes, look around the aquarium, see if there's anything new that we haven't seen. And then we skip the aquarium and we go and we find the little scooters, electric scooters. Me and my brother, we would use the Uber app to find our scooters. But you can also find your scooters on Bird, which is what my friends used. They use the Bird app. So we would go around and we find the scooter. So once we find the scooter, we pay for it. And then we start riding around the whole city. Not the whole city, but we just stay around the aquarium. And that was pretty lit. So I want to do that again after this quarantine. I want to do that a couple of times because that is so much fun. Like, no parents will come and it would be so lit. Like, I like the fact that, like, we can just go, have fun, and then we can do whatever we want. Okay, the second thing I want to do is I want to go to Olive Garden, okay? Let me tell you this, okay? You cannot say that Olive Garden's salads are not the best salads in the world. They are, bro. Olive Garden salads hit different. I don't know. There's something about going to Olive Garden, getting a salad with your meal. They say soup or salad, but nobody ever gets a soup. And if you get a soup, I'm not knocking you for a soup, but just get the salad because it's just so good. The dressing that they put on that salad is just A1, okay? And I always get the, what do I get? I get something new every time I go. I think I get Alfredo or something like that. I don't even know. I don't even remember. But all I know is that the salad and the breadsticks, they slap, okay? The third thing I want to do is I want to go to Main Event. We know Main Event is a little bit pricey and, it costs like a lot of money to go there. But Main Event is pretty lit. When you go with a whole group of people and you do, there's laser tag, you can bowl. That's usually all we do because the arcade is really not that good. So I want to go back to Main Event so we could hang out and chill and play some laser tag and see if I can win or take some L's. Because, I always be taking some L's. But maybe I'm going to win one day, okay? The fourth thing I want to do is I want to go to the College Football Hall of Fame. Let me tell you, I surprised my brother when I took him there. And I don't like football like that. But, like, going there and watching, like, people who do like football and like interacting with all the like interactive things that they have there, it's so much fun. So like even if you don't like football, you can still go down there because like man, interactive, and they get you really interactive. Like you can do like commentary and all that other stuff. I'm not gonna spoil it for people who haven't been to it, but like it's so much fun, so much interactive things that you can do there. Okay, the fifth thing is the World of Coke. Let me tell you, the World of Coke is so much fun. Now, besides the the like 2-minute speech that the lady gives before you go in there, and it's a self-guided tour, the World of Coke is so lit. It's a little bit expensive to go in there and to go and walk around, but it's still pretty lit. Okay, and then you get to go and there's like an upstairs part, and you can try all different Cokes from like all around the world, and that's pretty lit. And I think they have like a little 4D show or something else that you can do, take a picture with the mascot or whatever. I don't even know. But yeah, so I want to go to the World of Coke because I haven't been there in like a long time. It's been a long time since I've been there, and it's so much fun when you go because you get a free Coke at the end, and then you get to go to the gift shop. But I never really bought nothing from the gift shop. I don't know why, because we just never had no time, and I think afterwards we was all tired anyway. So yeah, I want to go back to the World of Coke. Okay, I think 2018. And I want to go camping if I can get a whole group to go camping because, not a lot of people down here go camping, right? So if they don't want to go camping, I want to go back up to the mountains and rent a cabin. We did that one time with one family, and it was so much fun. Like, you get a big cabin with like a whole bunch of rooms, and our cabin had a hot tub. It had a pool table. I think you could bring your Xbox, and I think one of the families brought their Xbox. Dogs was there. We had dogs, and like everybody had their own room. I mean, we shared them with a couple people, but like it was still really, really fun. So if not a lot of people will get together to go camping, because camping is outside. Not a lot of people want to do that, so we can rent a cabin and go with a whole bunch of people, and it'll be so much fun. Because like I don't know, something about just being in a house with like a whole bunch of people and like doing all that. That's so much fun. Okay, and the last thing I want to do is I want to go to the beach. I know Miss Rona has been killing everybody's mood, and it's summertime now. Not really summertime, but like it's close to summertime. And I want to go to the beach and like show off my new swimsuits and like do all that stuff and go to the beach. Because I haven't been to the beach in so long. It's been so long since I've been to the beach. Okay? Okay, so that is my quarantine bucket list that I want to do after quarantine. Okay? So now we're going to move right into the next segment, which is going to be the joke of the day. Okay, the joke of the day, or what you also can call it, is the joke of the week or the joke of the podcast, whatever you want to call it. That is okay with me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys a joke, and then come back in the next episode and I will give you the answer of the joke. Okay, so now it gives you some time to go and think about what you think the answer is. And don't cheat, okay? Don't cheat and look it up, okay? Because that is not fun. Just comment down below, and yeah, you can get your answer there. So the joke, okay, now this is really cheesy, but I'm going to just tell you this joke, and then I'm going to come back next episode and give you the answer, okay? The joke is, why did the cookie go to the hospital? One more time. Why did the cookie go to the hospital? I know the answer, so I'm not, usually I would guess, but I know the answer. So yeah, that's that, and now we're going to move on to the next segment. Okay, this next segment is going to be a little bit different than what I usually did in my podcast. Okay, I usually would just say some random stuff and keep this podcast going. But I'm going to do something a little bit differently. This time I'm going to do a Dear Diary, okay? And I'm going to just talk about my day. Okay, so this is where we're going to start the Dear Diary section. Dear Diary, today is June 2nd, 2020, and it is 2:28 p.m. My day has been going great so far. We're still in quarantine. If you didn't know, but now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Watch my last vlog on my channel, and you'll see why I was up so late and why I woke up a little bit later than normal. What I did today, which was not really that interesting, was I uploaded my vlog. Go watch that. Oh, I watched the rest of the Cheetah Girls 3. Actually, I just skipped through it because I didn't really want to watch the whole thing. I skipped through it, and the ending is like the best part. And the musical additions in that junk, you can't tell me that Cheetah Girls 3 isn't the best Cheetah Girls out there. Now, Cheetah Girls 2 had it. In Spain, they had it going on. But Cheetah Girls 3, I don't know, it's something about without Raven-Symoné and everybody else got the time to shine and whatever, that it was so lit. So go watch Cheetah Girls 3 on Disney Plus if you want to do that, because that is so lit. And I got something delivered from Amazon. I went outside and got that. I ate some food. I studied a little bit this morning, but that's that. So that concludes this Dear Diary segment. Today's June 2nd, 2020. And yes, that concludes this segment. So that concludes this episode 4 of Unknown Humor. After Quarantine Bucket List was this week's topic. Go ahead and comment down below what your After Quarantine Bucket List is. So we thank you guys so much for listening to this week's episode of the podcast. Come back next episode 5, and you will be able to get the answer to the joke, and we will do another topic in another Dear Diary. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I just want to say thank you, and have a great day, and I will see you guys for the next episode of the podcast. Okay, bye guys!